Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I know this was overdue. I wasn't nearly as quick on the draw with this as I wanted to be, but shit has been fucking crazy, guys. I started a new job and trying to get used to it. I've been really struggling with it lately, but I'm starting to find my flow with it. It's a very physical job too, and it's a weekday, so I work 5 days a week now. So my job just kind of eats up a lot of my time. But luckily, it's a job that I'll have to do for now. But besides all that, I just wanted to provide a quick explanation as to why I haven't been uploading any Walten Files videos lately. Literally because of all of the fucking changes happening in my life. It has been crazy. It's been so crazy. But I'm gonna talk about this episode finally. Unfortunately, I think Kai and Ellie might be asleep right now. It's so fucking late in the weekday right now. So, I'm just gonna go through each scene and give my thoughts about it. Wow. And just immediately starting off like this. What I'm kind of sad about, this is like the Glub Shido lore like thing in me talking, but like these are a significant amount of people here. Like there were way more than I thought. Rose, Jack, Sophie, and then maybe the Walten side is over here. Like this funeral was family only, and it's significant to me that there were so many people here anyway. I think this is Laura right here and possibly Vaughn. It might be. I think he looks too clean shaven now that I'm looking closer. It could be him. It's literally the suit. And bro, having their fucking baby pictures up, guys, my next Felix Crankin video, I'm just gonna fucking warn you guys. You guys are not ready. Felix Crankin throughout both of these new videos had at max 4 minutes of screen time. I have so much to say about it. I have so much to say about it, guys. I do. I really fucking do. Wow. And our theory brains were going fucking crazy, being like, oh my god, this is Rose's Wonderland form. She doesn't look as fucked up as everyone else. Presumably, all we have to go off for now is Susan, technically. But the reason why it wasn't fucked up was because in post-extensive object possession worked out well. No, it was just a figure. It was a stop-motion figurine the whole time. That twist was really, really cool. Everyone thought this was going to be a Little Bond's Neighborhood type thing. We just weren't privy to what this team could do quite yet. Anyways, Jack going up here, like doing that the aura farm technique of having his head out of the frame. Like, I just love that detail. Like, even if this isn't an analog horror series anymore, the fact that his head is cut off even in a fucking beaming light, it still feels like to me that Jack is haunting whatever recorded this, whatever supernatural entity recorded this shit. But it's not anything like that. It's just a show. And here's the scene. Bro, I have so much to say. I can't wait to say it. But to find the words, it's crazy. The fact that fucking that now watching it, bro, oh my god. Sophie didn't even want to go up to their gravestone. Or better yet, probably didn't even bother. Like, she is genuinely such a young person. She's almost 14 here. Like, she's a lot older than I thought. Or maybe 13, 12, I forget. Like, she's just not understanding what's happening. Like, she cannot process it. But Sophie, like, the characterization of her was really interesting in this episode to me, because it's implied that she was always kind of like curious and like weird about sad shit. Like, she just doesn't know how to process what the fuck is happening. And you know what it is too? It's like, I think the pills didn't really do a whole lot besides amplify what was already inside of her psyche. Like, the disassociation is heavily like tied with memory and shit in the brain. Whatever Laura fucking gave her, there were so much shit answered in this fucking episode, by the way. Fucking, where did Sophie go after both Waltons went missing? Laura took her in. And I don't know, man. From what I've heard from Martin, apparently Laura Pioni is kind of not a great person. I'm gonna pause the video and look on the wiki for her shit, because I need a refresher on Laura. She literally like appears off screen in this episode as a phone call and as the one who takes guardianship of Sophie after both Waltons fucking just vanish out of the fucking air. So let me go get a refresher on Laura. Okay, so basically all we know about her, apparently, I swear I saw something about her like doing something. Yeah, it's just that Rose and Laura just don't have a good relationship. I don't know what the fuck happened to make Laura not tell Rose about her fucking mom dying, though. Like, that is really fucking bad. Like, it was literally shown in my soul that Rose's mom was probably pretty bad person. But, like, it's a parent's fucking funeral, man. Like, it's just a really messed up situation. But anyways, I hope Laura doesn't do anything like harmful to Sophie, besides kind of giving her the pills, because like, I don't know why I thought Felix was the one to give Sophie the pills. Like, oh my god, could you fucking imagine if I need to save my Felix crank and rage. Like he tried to do the holier than thou thing and take Sophie in because he's such a good guy, even though no fucking police force, even as stupid as Brighton PD, would let that shit happen. They would never let that happen. Not in a fucking country mile. I don't know why. And anyways, yeah, this is just really heartbreaking. And Jack. Oh boy, do I have some things to say about him. Mostly praise in terms of his character and his writing. We finally get a good look into his psyche, which was a mystery, kind of. All we knew is that he was mad at Felix for killing his kids and not telling both parents the truth, which fucking obviously any sane parent would react that way. So that was obvious, you know. Jack is mad at Felix because he was irresponsible. And I think Jack is more than a little bit upset here, guys. Like, I fucking adore this fucking frame. Like, I love this emotion. I love the emotion he's conveying with just his eyes. Whoever did this frame, Rollins, Coraline Heck, Eva, like Martin, like whoever did this shot is fucking, like, oh my god, like, so much emotion in the eyes. And something else significant, he doesn't move them. He doesn't fucking move them. He can't even, he just looks down at Rose, at what she's going through. Like, she can't fathom it. And as much as he wants to say that he does, look at this face, bro. It's like the whole point. He is dealing with this so much worse than Rose, and it's literally not even funny. I just love this shot. I'm sorry. I just want to gush and take my time with gushing about this episode. Seeing this, like, oh my god, like, fuck, man. I'll turn on subtitles as well. Apparently their house is called Brighton 27, by the way. That's the name of their house. I guess they named their house. And to see all, like, dude, if you guys have been following my fucking channel, by the way, seeing these teasers animated, like, in the actual episode itself, it's very, very, very apparent that styles changed during production. Like, I mean, literally Rose's hair is shorter here. But I kind of like that too, because she was kempt. She had a sane mind. You know, she was just normal for a while, you know? She had her family, she was drawing, painting. Everything seemed fine, and it was fine. So actually, I love how they reworked this old teaser from fucking 2021, by the way, almost 5 years ago. Fucking insane. Into the narrative. Like, I like that Rose has shorter hair here and looks way different. It actually ties into the narrative that, like, yeah, Rose cared about her appearance, you know, she has a reason to care about, you know, the way she looks and how she presents herself to the world. And then further down the line, just for like an hour, we see why, like, oh my god. Apparently this frame was drawn by Goromu, and I fucking love it. Look at this stupid ass fucking Felix face. Goromu did such a good job, bro. Fucking look at that stupid ass face. It's like, this guy. This is the only time he physically appears in the episode, by the way. I'm gonna talk about him. I'm going to, as much as I don't want to. Like, and this moment, it may seem like she's like, oh, I hope Felix can bring them back okay. But I probably have nothing to worry about. She was probably overthinking every scenario in her head because, you know, it's her kids. You know, it's her kids and she wants them to be safe, and she's probably thinking, oh no, I mean, I know nothing's gonna happen to him because Felix is our friend. He would never put our kids in danger. But like it's like that bear, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's that sense to worry for your children because, like, she knows that Felix is not a stranger. Like, she knows he's a family friend, but, you know, she still worries. And I like that it's shown in this expression. Like, I told you guys I was going to be autistic about this shit. Like, she's just looking out the window and she's like, huh, there they go. Into Felix's car. It's just, I understand why there was liminal shit here. I'm kind of sad that it wasn't Wonderland related because that would have been so fucking cool. But, oh man, just hecking liminal, bro. I love it. I love it so much. The reason why it was liminal because it was literally made to be liminal. And also Ed and Molly's balloons going like from 4. This symbolism is fascinating to me, like knowing what the context is of 4. Like, because in 4 the balloons go downwards and that balloon was leading upwards towards something. It's just, I don't know what to make of that specifically. Like, the fact that this balloon went up here, but the ones in 4 symbolizing Ed and Molly going down into fucking hell. Like, I think it might be a basic reading, but I think it might have something to do with the fact that Bond manipulated Rose into joining him, quote unquote, in Wonderland, and now she's in heaven now, and she's an awesome angel and stuff. So it could be something like that. I'm not too sure, honestly. Damn. She it's so fucking sad. Like, literally in the film itself, she is like doing the right thing here, doing what a mom is supposed to do in an impossible situation like this, comforting the daughter that she has left, being there for the daughter she has left, patting her, reassuring her. And she does none of actually this in the episode as herself. It's really fucking sad. Like, it's just really, like, look at how short her hair is here. Like, they lost Ed and Molly by this point. I love that transition, by the way. And this shot is fucking chilling, bro. Like, bro, come on, man. Do you think that was actually them? Or Rose sees them a lot in her mind, really fucked up, distorted looking. Like, we see Ed and Molly look this way in her mind a lot. So maybe this was a mind trick, because at this point, Rocket was still at Bond, so... But... maybe ghosts in fucking the Walten Files universe have a lot more reach than I originally thought they had. Because, well, obviously, Bond's feats in this episode, I need to talk about Bond's fucking feats in this episode, bro. Bro, how do you... this is so off topic. I just fucking realized something. If Bond can fucking go wherever the hell he wants, at any time, anywhere, just do whatever he wants. I love how he just did not choose to go after David more. It's been confirmed that Bond, for some reason, just wanted to scare him. I don't understand that. That is the one Bond mystery that I do not understand. Because Bond kills with a purpose, but because he's run out of animatronics to stuff, he just scares the kid. Like, it's like, it's so silly, like, but in a good way. It's just, I just now, like, realize, holy shit, he can literally go wherever the fuck he wants to go. I don't like the implications of that very much. We're gonna talk about these frames too, because there's something significant with them. Just keep these frames in mind. We all thought that this was like fucking Rose being like gouging her fucking eyes out or something. She just cannot get up. Yeah. That's okay. So this scene, wait, I need to see if it matches up. Okay, so I was wrong about this scene originally. Jack goes to drive his car to Felix's house on May fucking 3rd. Like, at fucking midnight, when Ed and Molly, like, were not, like, Felix wasn't responding to, like, questions about Ed and Molly. Like, and this was 13 days after the fact. And just all of these pictures. I love all of the symbolism in this shot. Like, so Rose and Jack is front and center. Like, I'm kind of wanting to interpret this as, like, the amounts of love that she gives to her family. As much as fucked up as that is to say, because look at how fucking much Sophie is in the back. Like, you barely recognize her. I want to make this very clear right now. I am not saying Rose had favorites. And maybe there isn't a particular order to this. But, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But I just think that it's significant that Sophie is so grayed out, blurred out. Unlike everyone else in the family. Like, she's just discarded. Not on purpose. Jesus Christ, not on purpose. We got Carlitos, the family dog. Oh, Rose, like, drawing Ed, but can't draw Molly. Just cannot draw, yeah. And having the bust here, too. The famous statue. And her working on her little show. Like, it's like she was trying to find a way to cope with it. And she just couldn't. Wouldn't. So the only thing she figured out how to do was this. And don't even get me started. Buddy, don't even get me started. Wait. Oh, that's not Bond's hand, I don't think, maybe. Oh, I know what it is. It's Rose's hand. This is a stop motion film. And, like, she left in her hand while moving the figure by accident. Fucking duh. I was like, oh my god, was that Bond's hand in it? But looking back, that's such a cool attention to detail. I didn't even notice that. That's so cool. That makes it so much more realistic. Like, of course she would mess up. Like, in her prime, on her fucking A game, if none of this shit ever happened, she wouldn't make a mistake like that. But because the worst of the absolute worst has happened, she's just making this, like, and just treading along. If I'm right and that is Rose's hand, that is such a cool attention to detail. Like, the crew putting her hand in there to make it more realistic paid off fucking beautifully. Like, in this situation, of course she left her hand in there by accident. That is so cool. Wait, let me see it in motion again. Yeah. I don't think it moves. I don't think it moves. Yeah, it doesn't move. So yeah, that's Rose. Like, the figurines don't move. With one touch of his hand. Like, bro. And hearing Rose say this about Felix, like, Felix does not appear in this. Felix appears in this episode during the flashback scene where Felix was picking up Ed and Molly to go to the school event. That's the only that and another scene in this fucking episode where he appears for like 2 seconds is the only time we physically see him. He has a physical presence for all of maybe like maybe 7 to 8 seconds of screen time in this episode, but his narrative presence, he looms over everything, like every single thing, which obviously I love how Felix himself haunts the narrative too. And what these fucking people did with Felix makes so much sense, but oh my god, I am so fucking mad at him. I'm gonna make a video, guys. I'm gonna make a video, and it's gonna be called The True Shadow Man. And you know what it is? You know what it's going to be? It's going to be 50 plus minutes of me just shit talking Felix. Oh my god. And Rose painting those clouds. Like, she painted those. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get into... I've been thinking about this fucking episode, like, all fucking week. Like, she fucking fell asleep here, bro. Like, Sophie... And Sophie's coaster keeps, like, getting purposefully, like, covered a little by something. Like, Ed and Molly are front and center here, but, like, Sophie is just... I'm gonna get to that in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. I cannot believe she drew this. I cannot believe she drew that. She discovered vent art. So here we are with Sophie. I want to make an unfortunate reality. I want to make an unfortunate reality known with you guys. Jack was low-key kind of neglectful towards Sophie too. And it's really fucking sad considering he tried, man. In his own way, he tried his fucking best to be there for her, be the supportive, like, presence in her life. And it's not, to be fair, I think Sophie in this episode is just kind of. I say kind of, but in this scene, she's a little hard to read. Jack's trying to gauge her feelings right now, and it's just like, she has emotions, obviously, but she's very just mellow, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Not in a bad way, but like, she doesn't know what's happening. She's old enough to know what the world is starting to look like. You know that feeling when you get older. Adults who are watching this, bro, there's just one day where you intimately become aware of what shit is like in the world. Like, when you're 12 or 13, it happened to me when I moved to Texas. The world just kind of sucks. It's kind of ass a lot of the time now. And it's just, I think it's a realization that everyone goes through. And it's unfortunate that Sophie had to realize that so early, like me. It's just, she had to grow up so quickly. And age regression, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a part of her character going into season 2. Like she regresses back into those childlike tendencies when she was younger, and all this time those memories of her childhood were fucking erased, willingly or unwillingly. We still don't know about that yet. Maybe this is the unfortunate reality of it. Maybe Laura just was not ready for this. Maybe Laura was not ready to take on a child. Maybe Laura was single. Like, I don't know if Laura has a husband or not. Like, you know, there's just very little information about her. For some fucking reason, Sophie is homeless. So I think Laura kicks her ass out. Yeah, okay. Maybe Laura isn't that great of a person after all. But I guess we'll see as the episode goes on, right? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I relate to like she had to realize that the world sucked so much younger than she had to. And I'm trying to say that I relate to that. It's like, and this is so fascinating to me. Sophie as a character now is just extremely fascinating to me. Like, holy shit. Like, she has, like, this is a twist on its own right here. The fact that she was always this kind of, like, she's an unfeeling person in a lot of ways. And she only lets emotions out when something really bad is happening. And I'll grant you this, something bad really is happening right now in this scene. But, like, she's like, I can't feel anything, but her face says otherwise. She contradicts, like, herself at every turn. Like, she says that she doesn't feel anything about it, but she does. She does. Like, she's just really young too. To deal with this type of thing so young, yeah. And underrated performance by fucking Crystal, by the way, as Sophie Walten, young Sophie Walten. Fucking awesome performance. Like, I gotta give props out to the voice actors. Like, I am just blown away. Anastasia, girl, you stole the fucking spotlight from everyone. And it elates me. I am so fucking stoked to have been a part of not only just her performance, but everyone's performance in this episode. Like, it's just so fucking awesome. And Jack saying that you're not a bad person. And I genuinely think in this scene, the way Jack talks about feelings and stuff, I think he's speaking earnestly here. I think he is trying his best to draw from his own experience of growing up. Maybe Jack and Sophie are very similar in that way. Maybe they were both this fucking mellow when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be. Like, I think, and this is my personal opinion, but Sophie is Jack's kid. Like, and Sophie is Jack's daughter, bro. Like, you know, you guys know how you have that parent that, like, is basically a bigger version of you in some ways. That is Jack and Sophie for me. Like, besides, like, the art angle from Rose and maybe some of her personality traits, I think Jack and Sophie are just very similar people and personalities. And that is such an interesting dynamic that I am so glad was explored while we were here. I think this scene was very necessary for setup for season 2. I cannot fucking wait to see how, if if my tiers theory is correct, just a quick rundown of that real quick. If you guys are new gen to the channel, welcome, by the way. I'm a veteran Walten Files YouTuber, have been here for a very long time, before 2021, so what does that tell you? I've been along for this ride for a very long time. But anyways, I just cannot fucking wait to see that dynamic explored. Okay, my theory about the story right now is, even after this, there's videos I want to make about this, but I just want to gush and analyze this episode while I can. All the miscellaneous things and the dynamics. The lore stuff will be separate. Expect a Jack and Bond follow-up video, by the way. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say on that front, so expect that video relatively soon, I guess. But anyways, the fucking theory. Jack is a passenger trapped inside of Bond the animatronic. Just the eyes, though. Like, he doesn't have control of anything else, and he only has limited vision with Bond's eyes. Bond is the one that is inside of the Bond animatronic. But maybe something happened with Jack's eyes. I'm not sure. We've seen him in multiple images crying, and every time Bond kills someone, Jack, quote unquote, Jack is crying black tears. And this episode, actually, that theory is no exception. Like, fucking Bond cries a lot of black tears while killing Rose. Spoilers, by the way. Bunny Farm render. I like that reference to Bunny Farm. That's exactly what I wanted to. I've been thinking about this. Our minds just work in funny ways like that. That's why I think that Jack is just kind of an unfeeling kid growing up, maybe. And maybe that blossomed into very intense feelings. Maybe he was sheltered. Maybe he was a sheltered kid. Maybe he didn't get to go outside a lot. He didn't get to socialize. And when you're when you're having to hold back emotions, whether you intend to or not, it's going to have an impact on you, good or bad. It doesn't matter. Later in life, it's gonna have an impact on you. And I just, now that I'm thinking about it, it's so sweet how Jack is genuinely trying to connect with her. Like, he is telling the truth here when he says our minds just work in funny ways like that. That is him trying to take his own experience from being this age and applying it here to Sophie's situation. This is obviously very different. This is so different. I don't know what happened in Jack's childhood. Nobody really knows what happened in Jack's childhood. Maybe we'll know. Who knows? But, like, just the fact that, like, just a messed up situation, you don't really feel anything about it, you know? I think the word compartmentalize is Jack Walten as a character. Because the literal definition of compartmentalize means essentially to just divide things up in your head into separate parts so they don't mix with each other or affect one another. And as a psychological meaning, it's an act as a coping tool half the time to block out emotional pain. Like, that's just literally what that means. It's just, I think Jack is someone who has compartmentalized his whole life, and he has just learned how to do it in different ways. because he has not been able to heal because he just keeps compartmentalizing everything. Like, from whatever happened in his childhood to make him this way, to make this image-driven, like, successful, having it all together guy. Like, the reality of the situation is he was just not taught to be emotional. He learned to just compartmentalize everything, and it's damaging his family, unfortunately. And he doesn't mean to do this. I want to make it clear. Compartmentalizing everything in your head and yet still trying to relate to your daughter, who is literally going through the same things maybe as you did when you were a child. It's brilliant. I love this line. I'm talking so much about it, but I think it's just brilliant. It's nothing to worry, like compartmentalize. It's just, such a fucking shame. Just this family's dynamics were always just subtly unhealthy. It was the 1970s, you know. People just did things differently back then, were raised differently, were different, and that leaked into the next generation. This is a fucking lie, by the way. It's just so sad, just watching this. And these next couple of lines, bro. These next couple of lines are absolutely insane. Like, the way he describes the grief process is fascinating. This is a fascinating line, because what Rose is going through is grief, straight up. It's not a sickness. It's something that everyone has to go through at some point in their lifetime, young or not. I had to do that. I had to go through grief. It is a normal part of life, and yet Jack is describing it as a sickness. And it is so unfortunately harmful. And to a degree, I see what he's trying to say. He's trying to be like, there's like everything that's happened, like your mom isn't handling it well. She is, and he is right. He is right that she is not strong enough to handle this. That is a fact. Evidence the rest of this fucking hour-long shit. Like we see that. Like, and the reality of it is too, the bitch of it, the heart of it. Jack is talking to himself here. She isn't strong enough to deal with this, buddy. Don't even play these games, bro. And I love how Sophie fucking just sees through this fucking guy. Like, that's dad's girl right there. She fucking sees right through this fucking act that he's putting on. And I'm calling it what it is. It's an act. It's a mask. Like, I love how direct she is here. She is just like, and you are? Like, you're strong enough? Really? Like, Rose and Jack are in the exact same positions right now. And having to hide how you fucking feel because you want to keep up this image of I need to hold everyone together. Like, he's not, it's so strong that he doesn't even realize what he's doing. Yet it's unfortunate that the only rational person who does see what's happening is this fucking 14-year-old who did not deserve this. It's like, oh my god. It's just, no, you cannot. I just, and it's significant to me too. Like, I'm analyzing everything about this episode. This is gonna be a long fucking video. I hope you're ready. It's almost 3 a.m. We keep living and your mother has a little bit more trouble doing so. That's and look at the fucking, like, I love the subtleties of the animation. The animation is already fucking, like, just a massive improvement. It's gonna keep, like, soaring into new heights the more we get into new episodes, obviously. I think the Walten Files has finally found its style. And I, for one, cannot fucking wait to see what new heights are going to be reached with this style. Anyways, I want to talk about, like, like, the movements. Like, I love Sophie's reaction to fucking Jack saying your mother has a little bit more trouble living. Like, the way she furrows her eyebrows is just, like, it's so cool. Like, oh my god, she sees right through him. Like fucking translucency. It is insane how much of a read she has on him. Like, Sophie is acting so fucking mature for her age, and I hate it. She shouldn't have to act this way. She shouldn't, like, have this need to read people like this. Like, oh my god, it's just so, like, and the way it clearly makes her uncomfortable too. Like, not only does she, like, make a face at him, but, like, it's like, okay, bro. And I want to talk about this. Grief, it's an illness. It makes it hard to live, hard to wake up. It hurts to even think. Look at the animation. The mask flipped. The mask, the performance, the act, it slipped. The subtleties in the animation just tell the story so well. Like, I want to put into perspective how much this series animation has improved. Like, the subtlety in the movements being so realistic. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Like the animation is doing the storytelling. That's how much work they put into this shit. Because look at how he moves when he says it hurts to even think. That line alone, you can write 1,000 fucking essays about that. Like, it's an itch. Jack sees it as a nuisance, but look at him, like, the way that he moves while he says this line. Like, he like genuinely was about to kind of, like, he was doing something, and it was upsetting. Like, the way he was moving around, like, his hands, like, he was being so fucking genuine when he said it hurts to even think. And just, I just have to look at it one more time. I'm sorry. And his face being obscured in shadow was a great artistic choice. Like, the way he looks down while looking at his hands, like, trying not to clench them into fists. Like, something slipped there. A piece of his true self slipped out there about his feelings about all this. And the animation just conveys that so well. I love the subtlety of it. So, like, there's not a lot of attention is drawn to the fact that his animation is like this. Like, he's just doing it. But it tells so much of the story and Jack's true fucking feelings. Like, that is how you fucking tell a story. Show us what's happening while telling. Like, showing us the way a character thinks by how they move. That's like the fucking golden rule right there, and they followed through with it. Like, this is a movie, and it feels like a movie. Like, I want to fucking, like, rent out a private theater with my friends, just go through the whole fucking series. But this episode, waiting at the end of it all, bro, don't even. And the way he, like, snaps his fucking head towards her when she asks, "Are you hurting, Dad?" Because something slipped. She's asking that question because she knows the answer. It's not about her getting the answer out of him specifically. It's her kind of, like, if she doesn't realize, like, even if she's not realizing she's doing this, she's calling out this harmful behavior that he has. Like, repressing, compartmentalizing. Like, it's just, it's all there, and she can see that. Like, there's so much hypocrisy in this scene, and it's just really, it doesn't make me mad, it just makes me sad. Like, 5 fucking seconds ago, this guy was talking about it hurts to even think. And then when Sophie calls it out, Jack is like, "No, I'm strong." Obviously, he's hiding it better than what I'm reenacting, obviously. And Cricket is such a fucking cute nickname. And those words right there, bro. "I'm strong. How else would I protect you and Mom? Like I'm supposed to." You're already doing that by being alive, man. He really has such just this deep ingrained idea of what a person and father should be. Is to be strong is to not show any negative feelings during a hard time. That's like the worst. That's like the number one worst thing you can do during a situation like this. But if he were to, like, try showing his feelings, and it did slip out for a second, he would think of himself as a fucking monster. Like, he tries so fucking hard to hide his feelings, but when his emotions just go fucking berserk and are overwhelming to him, he literally cannot hold himself back. He tries to, and he fucking can't. Somehow he manages to do it during the police shit, though. I have no idea why. Maybe because Jack is a big part of the Walten... I almost said Walten community. They're a family. The Walten community is the people who's watching this right now. Anyways, maybe he didn't want to show any outward emotion towards, like, I don't know, Derek, I guess, because he's a police officer. Ah, damn it. I'm kind of already spoiling, like, just the way I'm talking about this shit. I might just put in clips of this video into some of the other videos that I'm about to make, because, guys, remember that character flaw video? Yeah, glad I waited for that. Anyways, it's just fascinating to me when he can hold himself back from doing an outburst or dealing with an outburst, because when it gets bad, he literally can't stop himself. Like, he cannot fucking stop himself. He literally, in a fit of rage, I'm sure he was literally seeing red when he was driving to Felix's house on May 3rd. He literally could not fucking, there, like, nobody's around, nobody's gonna see him. So he probably thought, you know what? Time to fucking let it out. And why wouldn't you let it out over something like this? And it is a lot to deal with, but it's just the way that he doesn't want to show emotion toward his family, because that's how he was taught to deal with just traumatic things, bad things, all the things. It's just, I hope we get like a scene about Jack's childhood, his father or something, because Jack Walten has become such a fascinating, like, he is so fascinating by default, just from the mystery element alone and his very deep ties to the Bond animatronic and the spirit inside Bond. So expect that video soon, just saying. And this is an interesting thing. I think Jack and Sophie may have gone hunting together at some point, or maybe Sophie just knows that Jack likes to go hunting. Maybe she was too young, maybe she did go, I'm not sure. Regardless of how you want to read it, if she went to like go hunting with Jack or just knows that Jack really likes hunting, this is kind of a disturbing drawing, and she didn't mean for it to be. I think it was genuinely her trying to draw something that he loves to make him feel better. And it is so heartbreaking. I'm just now realizing this. This ties into the whole fucking Sophie can see right through him. She fucking knows that he's struggling. So she's putting in so much effort to try and make him feel better. I'm tearing up as I'm saying that. Like, the only person that could see through Jack doesn't even remember who her father even is in the current timeline. Thank God Bunny Farm exists. Holy fucking shit. Nobody should ever have to live like that. Just not knowing who your family was. And the reality of the situation is, Jack was so close to her. Like, we knew that they were close, but holy shit, just this entire scene is just amazing at showing us that. Like, Sophie being like, are you hurting, Dad? And like asking the questions she already knows the answer to, but at the same time trying to like get something out of him. And when all else fails, all she can do is just give him something that might make him feel better, because he really likes this thing. He really likes hunting. There's fucking photos of him all over the house with a gun. His hunting rifle. Like, it just breaks my heart that it's the fact that she knows this is what he loves. Even if she could not get anything out of him, the least she thought to herself, the least I can do is make him feel better with something that him doing something that he loves, which he probably hasn't done in a long time, and probably starts doing around June 11th. Anyways, yeah, it's just really heartbreaking. Just I'm reading the facial expressions. Like, and I love the little sassy eye roll here. And I think I may be reading too deep into it, but she might be rolling her eyes because she wanted to get something out of him and failed. It's not your fault, Sophie. It's just super, super fucking unfortunate that, like, she has to even think about this. No kid should have to think about how you can coax your feelings out of your own dad about your own dead siblings. Like Felix Kranken. Just remember his name. Felix Kranken is responsible for all of this. This was so cute, though. And the way she cartoonishly, like perks up like a rabbit or something. Like, I love that little bit of animation. It's fucking adorable, bro. Aw, it's like blink, blink, blink. Like a little fucking animal or something. Like, it's so cute. Like, I just love that animation. Like, just bewildered that just kind of happened, and then your dad petting you like nothing happened. And Jack going into the darkness. It's just... This is the scariest frame of the episode, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. Whoever drew that, good job. Yeah, It's not your fault. Felix Kranken, guys. Felix Kranken. Felix Kranken. It's all your fault. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you so fucking much, Felix. Oh my god. I keep talking about the fact that there's a school bar in like every single episode. Bunny Farm 4, this one, and people are like, oh, that's just how it was back then. But that's the thing. If it really was like this in real life, how the fuck did we manage society? Like, you can't drive while drunk, bro. You can't do a lot of things while drunk. You can't fucking work while drunk. You can't donate fucking blood while drinking alcohol and shit. And the way that Rose was able to get like the car wreck perfectly is it's just, oh my god. This is probably the worst part of Faces of Grief, like the in-universe film. It's just really, really fucked up. Rocket. I did not know what I was looking at during the actual episode, I won't even lie. Yeah, and this shit, it's like Rose was seeing it, or maybe it was... And fucking Felix say they fell into the river. And Rose not being able to fucking handle it. And her hair just growing and growing and growing. Because she just does not... Like, she doesn't know what to do at this point. Maybe she kind of kept up an appearance. That's actually a really cool detail. Her hair just continually grows throughout this episode. And this scene is so fascinating to me. Jack crashing around in his study and the aforementioned fucking rifle stuff. He's in his study. I think he's drunk. Let me turn on the audio for this real quick, because I'm genuinely curious. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute again after this. Like tin cans and glass breaking and shit. And Rose genuinely being horrified at this. And there it is. Y'all. I mean, Sophie read him like a fucking book. There's literally teardrop stains on this shit. Like, that's not from anything else. That's Jack's own fucking tears. The fact that his mask slipped a little... I mean, even if his mask didn't fucking slip, Sophie fucking read him like a book, and will read him like a book anyway, because they're just so similar. But he thinks that he's failing his children right now because of that one mask slipping, just ever so slightly, showing the tiniest amount of negative emotion from himself about all of this, and it just led him to rip the drawing up drunkenly, because he just... I don't know why he ripped it. It was very, very wrong of him to do that, but... And I can't understand why he would do it. I mean, that's something that your child tried to give you to, like, make you feel better. He just... I think he went into his fucking red mode again, where he was just so unbelievably angry. I think he's drunk during this scene, too. Maybe not. It would be interesting if he wasn't and he was doing all of this shit sober. Like, I don't know, man. A Jack Walton drunken rage definitely could have done this. On accident, I definitely think he didn't mean to do it on purpose. He was just so angry that he just grabbed whatever he was holding, or remembers that he is holding, and then just destroyed it. And then realized what he destroyed and got even more upset. It's just... And he's still...
Now it's all darkness.
And, oh my god. And just this scene further into the timeline. Like... Oh my god. Like, she never deserved any of this. I'm gonna say this right now. Rose does some things in this episode that are really bad. Like, and I had a feeling it was going to be. I just could not wait to see them. And I was not disappointed. I like how she wasn't perfect. She was flawed. She did shit that you shouldn't do to your own child multiple times. And this scene of Jack just not being able to look Rose in the fucking eye. And just... I want to read this real quick. Just... A pink backpack inside is torn apart, possibly caused by a fall. Belongs to a little girl. Found by the river next to St. Juana's Forest. 101 something is an address. Type of offense, child endangerment. Victim, Edward Walten, Molly Walten. Suspect, Felix Kranken. Yep. A torn brown shoe size. It implies it belonged to a little kid, Edward Walten, found by the river of St. Juana's. Child endangerment. Suspect, Felix Kranken. It fell into the river. And Rose tapping her foot like that. And Derek just laying it on, just ripping the Band-Aid off, just completely like, yeah, they probably didn't survive, my bad. Like, oh my god. Like, fuck, dude. That's ridiculous. Like, just... Oh, god. Yeah, this scene's pretty self-explanatory. Like, I need to unmute this part. I need to unmute this part.
forces me to ask you. Are you going to press charges against Felix Kranken? No.
He thought about it, though. I'll give him credit. He thought about it for a second. But what the fuck, asshole? I'm so fucking mad at you. Why didn't you? I know why. He wants to have his revenge. He wants to go fucking Insano style. He just doesn't want to care anymore and just wants to have not even an excuse. Just go and fucking kill Felix. He took away his children. I literally can't think of anything worse you can do to a man. Like, it's insane. And they have to work in the same building. It's insane. Like, all of this is insane. The fact that he said no to pressing charges with child endangerment, reckless driving, I don't understand. That would have been the right thing to do, but I don't think he did the right thing here. There would be no justice with Felix. There will be only death. The fact that he says no, and once again, Jack just being very fucking angry. Let's go. Like, it's just fascinating to go back through these scenes. Does it ever get better? Rose, of course it does. Yes, I promise it does. Really. I think someone may have said that to him. Maybe his mom trying to be supportive in the wrong way. Like, he had to think about it for a second before he said one big uphill battle that we have to overcome. What in his own way, he's trying to make everyone feel better about the situation, but it's toxic positivity all the same at the end of the day, and it's just really a shame because he's good at it. He's good at making Rose feel better, at least in his own way. It does work. I hope, Rose got to talk to Charles about this. Aww. And them kissing was so fucking sweet. We endure and resist. He just doesn't know what else to say, I guess. It's just so fucked up. This whole thing is so fucked up. Golly, you're bald. I can't believe this Manny thing was about a fucking crocodile doll that Molly used to have. I remember people thinking it was the name of an important character we haven't seen yet or something. I remember that. Being a long time super hyper fixated Walten Files fan is very strange at times. It's oh, we're actually getting context in an episode about the teaser to said episode. Wow. Who could have guessed? Aw, and Jack doing a little crisscross. Rose is so fucking pretty, and so is Jack. They're both very handsome and pretty. You don't see Rose smile much in this episode, but when she does, it's very, very. She's gorgeous. I don't know what else to say besides that. Like, aw, that's my cutie patootie. It's like the advice he's giving to her and himself. Like, it's just so fascinating. Rotten 27. I love copyright infringement. This is the big one. Oh man, this scene. Him saying good morning to Ed and Molly. Bro. Like, it's sad because he's doing the same things as Rose is, coping in his own way and stuff. And even something as small as, like, Sophie's letters on her room, for example, being, like, fucking, like blacked out and shit, as opposed to Ed and Molly's colorful letters. Like, there's very obvious symbolism there. Aww. Can't even. She was awake. She just could not bother. Look at how colorful her room is, bro. Hold on. What? Why is it blurry over there? I think that it you know, my interpretation of why it's blurry, because Jack in this shot is blurry as well. Like, she does not like to remember this moment, and because of the pills, maybe it shows up way more fucking blurred than usual. Maybe it's something like that, or Jack just being forgotten in general, or wanting to be forgotten, or whatever. Like, there he goes. That's the last fucking time Jack sees Sophie or anything. The fact that we got this scene in the first place, when I saw this scene in teasers, I had no idea this was the fucking scene. It's so fucking crazy. Man, I wish that Rose went to Felix's house, bro. That would have been so cool, but I get why they didn't do that. Heading out for a while. Oh my god, I wanted to talk about... Notice the way these lines... Like, just read these lines for me and notice something. Or I'll talk about it in a second. Are you sure you can handle it? It really makes you think why she would say something like that in response to Jack saying, I have to take care of something small. They love each other so much that Rose sees right through this shit too, or subconsciously knows what he's about to do. Have another Felix confrontation and have it go badly. That's my opinion about it. Like Rose kind of doesn't know, but also kind of does know subconsciously in her head what Jack is about to do, which is why she says, "Are you sure you can handle it?" And notice how fast she's breathing too. It's nothing important. Like, she subconsciously knows what Jack wants to do right now. Like, why would she ask that question if she didn't kind of, sort of know what he was going to do? Nothing important, and then it goes from that to rather important. This is the Felix confrontation that we have not seen yet. I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you it is. Holy shit. Like, it's bad. And this scene. We have to move forward, and it's time to start living again. Aww. And then the hard cut. So that thing was Jack the entire time. That drawing on the wall, that was Jack. It just looks so much like Charles. Oh man. This fucking moment. She waited there in her mind's eye. This fucking scene is genuinely so crazy because I have not seen people talk about this nearly as much. And what this implies, holy fucking shit. Just pick up the phone, Rose. That's fucking Jack. She's crying. This was June 13th. Bro. This is the most truthful moment that Jack has ever acted in this series. And it was during a moment where something really bad was happening. He knew it was too fucking late for him. I don't think this is in Rose's head. I really don't. I think this phone call really happened. And Sophie. Dude, watching this for the first time, my jaw was on the fucking floor. Because this is the craziest part. Every missing poster that we have seen of Jack Walten, last seen June 11th, that was never even true in the first place. It was June 13th where anyone last heard of him. That's what's fucking crazy. New information was told to by Jack himself while he was still missing on the 13th. There was new information on June 13th, and police never got that fucking information because it was towards Rose. And obviously, we know what happens to Rose during this fucking episode. That's what's crazy about this scene, is that we hear Jack Walten's voice after June 11th. Unapologetically, Jack. That is him. Alive or dead, I think maybe an in-between state at that point. But I still believe Jack is fully dead. But this scene, like the fact that we got new information about Jack after June 11th, and it was never shared with the police because it came from fucking Rose. Bro. And I talked about this in my initial reaction, but the fact that fucking Sophie is has to be made to put these up and staple them and shit is really, I don't know if like she even wants to or anything. I don't know. I just feel so bad for her. This was a nice scene. Her hair is noticeably shorter and still kind of kempt. Rose still kind of cares about her appearance, even though it's affecting her very much. And I'm glad we got this moment between the two. And oh my god, just the missing coasters, don't even get me started with those. The implications of the missing coasters by the end of my soul. This this moment was so fucking awesome. It's like he's constantly lurking in the background as objects, posters, and fucking... I want to go over these frames. In YouTube, I can do that correctly. Bro looks like the fucking Chapter 3 secret boss. Like the fan-made Chapter 3 secret boss. I'll put that up on screen now. It really reminds me of it. Oh my god. Hey, don't do that. Stop doing that. It's just... oh my god. It's like... it's so strange how Rose somehow fucking knew what Felix looked like after the accident. This is exactly how he looked. The unkempt hair. Well, the blood wasn't on him as much. And he doesn't have a fucked up mouth. And apparently the Ed and Molly thing was traced over a fucking soy jack or something. That's kind of hilarious looking back, but also really fucked up. Dude, okay. Are we just not gonna talk about the fact that she has scratches on her face? What is that about? What happened here? The facial expressions in this episode is something to behold. I have never seen anyone look as bitter and empty. And is that supposed to be Sophie or is that supposed to be Rose? It might be Sophie. Because, yeah, Ed and Molly are there too. The whole and you know what? The whole fucking reason why Ed and Molly are shown to be red in the first place is not only because they just are that way in Wonderland at times, but Rose always drew them as such after they went missing, which is a really cool attention to detail that I really, really like. Like everything has a bit of context, even though it wasn't needed or anything. They fell into the river, and that's Rocket like drowning. Like the subtle subconscious fucking like affirmations. Like how did your brain come up with this to fucking draw, Rose? Like how do you know that your subconscious mind knows this is what happened to them? It's insane. Her subconscious mind is so smart, yet her mind actually can't fucking process any of it. I think that's Bon up in the corner. Seeing this scene was fucking awesome too. Not like awesome, but the hatred towards Felix. Rose Point, like, is probably thinking the same thing that I thought whenever I fucking reacted to this shit the first time. Like, he's trying to fucking copy Jack. He's a mimic of sorts. And that's no hyperbole. It's really not. Hold on, I gotta see if anything... Oh, I've actually never seen some of these frames before. I've seen pretty much... Oh. Hold on. 2 coffins. Ed. Let's see this. I'm looking upside down. How? it's like so, like, this artwork is fucking amazing. I love this artwork. Credits to whoever made Rose's fucking paintings, whether it be Martin or any other crew member. I have no idea, but oh my god, this shit is fucking perfect, bro. And like, look at how fucked up he looks, dude. She was genuinely seeing red. And seeing the ha 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 from Fine Jack Walton, by the way. Like, and Bond subsequently as well. That's Bond laughing. Which he does in this episode. Oh my god, that's such... I'm a genius, bro. I didn't know what this was before, but that's ha 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 ha. And Jack, or no, not Jack, Bond, Spectre Bond has fucking done that on Fine Jack Walton. I'm pretty sure he did that on Fine Jack Walton or something. There was something ha 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 related or something. I can't remember. Maybe I'm tripping. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Like, and there's just so much information being thrown. And this shot only fucking, like, ends up, like, in a singular frame. Or no, sorry, 2 frames, I guess. I'm really sad that this somehow didn't make it in. I mean, it did make it in. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I wish this is something that Bond actually did in the episode, because this is genuinely such a cool shot. It deserves to have some spotlight, is what I'm saying, I guess. She was going crazy. Like, it's like, it is like Time Zero. Like, she's remembering all of this shit. And then we snap back to Shaw over and over again. So it is like Time Zero in that sense. It's I was about to say, this is kind of a chronological episode, but then we snap back to Shaw twice now at this fucking point, by the way. So it's just her circulating through her fucking memories. Look at all these fucking missing posters. Oh no, don't do it, Rose. Oh my god. She done lost her fucking mind. Yeah, I'm gonna touch upon this in a future video, the character flaw video. Like, the crazed expression and what she's saying is not good, but I'm gonna hold my tongue here. But all of this to say is that this is a very bad thing that she did here and said. Like, this is something that a child should never fucking hear from their mother. And her crossing out all of the shit in here. Oh shit! Oh my god. Holy shit, I never even noticed. Look, chapter 5, acceptance. Remember when I told you to listen and look out for those stages of grief? The whole point of that was she never had acceptance. She never got to use that. She never got to that stage in the, like, stages of grief. But in her film, she was trying to. Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was really cool that we never reached that stage in a really fucked up way. Not really cool, but like story-wise, it's really cool that Rose unfortunately never reached the acceptance stage in the stages of grief. But here, she tried. But you can't rush the grief process. It's only been like 2 months. Everything is so fresh still. Like, oh my god, holy shit. I don't know if I've been living under a rock, but everyone that I've seen talk about this episode did not, besides that horror dude, I'm pretty sure, I've never seen anyone talk about the fact that Chapter 5 Acceptance was something she was writing and didn't get to finish and just scribbled it out. That is so cool and so fucked up at the same time. Oh man, that's such a cool detail though. Fuck, look at her fucking hair. Look at how long it is now. Oh man, the fact that her hair grows so much throughout. Oh man. And Sophie literally being the only one left that isn't scribbled out. Dude. I didn't even notice this. I didn't even notice it. I love how like realistic that movement was. That might have been some tweening, but that's how you're supposed to use tweening. And unfortunately, this sends Rose off the fucking deep end. Jean's scene and everything. She loses her fucking mind. Like, she already scribbled all over Ed and Molly's faces. And oh my god. The fact that, like, the doll was destroyed exactly how she is in the fucking episode herself. That is so cool. Like, and it's not, and it's symbolism that isn't, like, corny. That's what's, like, it's good symbolism is what I'm trying to say. Man, this fucking scene. Dude. And, oh man. Fuck, bro. Classical music. That is interesting. Classical music. Do you think classical music was used more during Charles's death or Rose's death? Maybe that's something we can file under the very few things we know about. And I just want to ramble about this real quick. There is a fucking... I've probably talked about this so many times before, but with the added context of this episode, there is a reason why we have not seen Charles die yet. There is a reason why we haven't... He's going to be the last that we see die. It's because it might actually be the worst death. I don't think I'm ready for that, but... There's so much mystery shrouded behind his death. But we actually get a tiny bit of pieces related to it in this episode through like throwaway lines like classical music and something else that we'll talk about in a little bit once we get to that scene where it becomes apparent what happened to Charles's... yeah. What happened to Charles is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I don't know. Is that fucking whatever? Is that Brian? Is that a Brian cameo? I don't even know. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, my opinion of Chris during the initial reaction was a little harsh, but I don't know, man. I think that, like, the shit that he was saying here was a little too, like don't get me wrong, guys. He was trying to help, and he helped in a very healthy way. He tried to be there for her, even though Felix is lackey. It's just, I don't know what their relationship is going to be like in 1982. And there's a reason why we haven't seen Felix's design yet, or Chris's design yet for 1982, because it's supposed to be a surprise. He's trying to sympathize here. I was definitely going a little too hard on him, but it's just the way that he was relaying information to her in terms of what Felix wanted that just really rubbed me wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, it still does. And making another scene, I don't know, man. I don't like the wording. Yes, Rose is really, really, really unhinged and kind of insane right now during this time. I understand that. But it's just so, uncomfortable. Chris, the way Chris is wording this shit, it rubs me wrong. I don't know why. We know he's probably right, but this is not something I would say to someone who is very clearly going through her worst nightmare and living her worst fucking nightmare. Let's try to avoid making another scene. I don't know. I think it's the wrong thing to say. His wording towards some of the things that he's saying and talking, the way he's talking to Rose feels wrong at some points, but there is some things he does right, and it's mostly right, but it's just shit like that. I don't know. It's something rubs me wrong about it. And I was saying the same thing. What do you mean another scene? What does she do? What does she do that is so bad for Felix to be actually, we're gonna put a fucking restraining order on stupid ass. I hate Felix. And this fucking guy is in Felix's orbit willingly. As far as we know, everything that Chris is doing up to 1982, he is willing to stay with this guy. And people have theorized before, and I kind of agree with this. Maybe Felix is blackmailing him. Chris seems like a very sane individual, but just kind of misguided on some of the things that he says to try and console Rose. Because, why are we talking about getting a restraining order? Why are we relaying to her that Felix... I don't mean to alarm you, but the guy that killed your kids... she made this just as much as you and Jack did. It's just... And Chris is just... It sucks to be the middleman. And that, in reality, that's what it is. Chris is the bridge, but the way he goes about that is just... Some of the things he does in this scene just don't. They just don't. It's just... Aww. That is healthy. That is the normal thing to say. It kinda did. That is a fact. Like, and what he says here, that is normal. And this is normal. This is very good stuff. Like he's saying all of the right things, but like it's like Laura said the same fucking thing to Rose. Like, it's just the world left Rose behind, truly. Like, that's just the unfortunate reality of it. Of this whole situation. Instead of just holding Rose or like just giving her a hug or something, or asking if like everyone is always so fucking quick to be like, you don't have to go through this alone, but never actually end up fucking like giving her the support she needs. Like, and I know part of that is because Rose is pushing people away. That's exactly what she's about to do in this scene right here. But like, I don't know. It's just this whole situation with Rose and the people trying to be there for her but not actually showing any physical support because they don't know what else to do is a very realistic thing, and I love that. It's just, it makes me kind of mad at every single character, a little, because I just feel so bad for her. She does some really fucked up things in this episode. Like, I will not deny that. But it's just, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to talk about Chris more in my character flaws video, because what he says, like, some of the things that he says in this scene is just not, it's not needed. It's very unnecessary, and it's only like, I don't know. It's not helping. Like saying shit like, oh, Felix is gonna get a restraining order because you keep coming in here. It's not a scene if she's sitting there and doing nothing. She created this place just as much as... Ugh, whatever. And even him saying, I know someone. And Rose just... And it's just such a shame. And it's true, it's not. Like, Chris does the right thing here, but says some really, like... I don't know. Like, Chris... it's just so hard to, like, comprehend, like, all of the complications of the not helpful things that he says and the helpful things he does say. This is Chris's first genuine appearance in an episode, and I think it was done perfectly. I think the setup for Chris as a character was flawless to me. Like, he is so wonderfully complicated already, and I just really, really appreciate that from the writers and the animators who brought him to life. And just I really, really think Chris is compelling already, because we don't know why he stays, why he's the co-founder, why he still sticks with Felix even to this day in 1982. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Despite all odds, he's still there. I have no idea how or why he would ever want to. Oh, man. This shit is so fucking, like, crazy. And your boss. best artwork. It's the best artwork, bro. It's not. Holy shit. Chris is genuinely getting scared, and I would get scared too. And Rose genuinely threatening Chris in that way, like, that was so chilling. This is such a fucking fantastic scene. Wonderfully complicated in its beauty. Like, holy shit, dude. In the little arm pat. And you know what? I will give props to Chris for this. He still let her stay. Even though he relayed the information of, oh, by the way, Felix is going to get a restraining order on your ass because you keep coming in even though he fired you. And I think that is a significant thing to remember, is that he still let her stay and kind of disobeyed Felix in that way. So, oh my god, Chris and Felix's dynamic is genuinely going to be so interesting. Walten Files crew, if you fucking hear me, please do interesting things with Felix and Chris. I need to know more about their dynamic in the current timeline. When Sophie and Jenny go back to fucking Brighton, I need to know. I need to know how these two operate, what their dynamic is, and how if they genuinely even like each other or not. Yeah, she just stayed there. Rose originally wanted to make everyone a B name. They do like it. Oh, this is such a wonderfully sad scene too. Just dancing with Bon as he lifelessly stands there. He's in there, enjoying every fucking minute of this. Bro, if Jack is watching through his eyes right now, he must want to fucking die, bro. And I love that fucking, like, Steven Universe, like, meow. And it's so cool how Rose got so many different, like, forms. Like, this is her dream form. This is who she sees herself as. She herself saw herself as a sheep. This entire time, she thinks of herself as a sheep inside of her own soul. That's her persona. That's why Bond's magnum opus is Shaw. Because it was just a match made in heaven the whole time. And, okay, jokes aside, we need to talk about this scene. I'm just gonna talk while it goes. Jack is shaking. Just notice his movement here. So he already shot this buck, and we have seen Jack associated with bucks. When he haunts the website, bucks are fucking everywhere. And the fact that he shoots one is fascinating. What is it supposed to mean? Does he shoot himself? Because Jack is often associated with bucks. And the fact that he shot a buck, even though he's very heavily associated with them, is extremely, extremely curious. Like in him shaking the gun too. View from halfway down type shit. And his fucked up looking face. Run. He like runs away. I think this is I think this actually happened, this conversation. Like, I think that buck is a representation of himself. Killing a part of himself. He riddled that body with bullets. It's a bear. Wait. It's a bear? What? Wait. It's a bear. Mr. Snow? Did Jack kill the thing that represents Mr. Snow? On accident or on purpose? Like, look at how fucking riddled that is with fucking bullets. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. I don't know why I didn't notice the fucking bear before. Or is it a bear? It's got like bear ears, but it's a really long snout. In really long human-like proportions too. Like, it's like someone in a bear costume. Oh, that's weird. Oh, and I think that is a bear because of the like tiny ears. Oh, that's interesting. What is that? Why is that there? Why would they add that? Oh my god, Mr. Snow is a real fucking person, bro. Oh my god, they are connected. Jack and Mr. Snow are genuinely connected. I'm gonna save some of this. I'm talking about the general episode and what I thought of this scene and analyzing what I think it could mean for the future. There's certain topics that I will genuinely go into during another day. You know what I thought during this scene? Like, after the scene ended and then I looked back on it, and in my mind, I thought that voice saying mom was like a combination of Ed and Sophie's. Like, if it was Ed's at first and then gradually changing into Sophie. Like, it, oh my god. Like, that would have been so cool. I don't know if that was the case or not, but yeah, I don't know. And just Jack saying sorry and for who I was. And what does that line mean? For who I was. It could mean so many different things. It could mean for the person he showed to the world and to his family in order to quote unquote protect them and be strong for them. And as a result, it caused him to bottle up everything until it fucking exploded. And now he's no longer in this world anymore as a result. Maybe that's one interpretation of it for sure. And it's like, hold on a little longer. That line is extremely fascinating to me. Why would he say that? Hold on for a little longer? A little longer until what? Do you know what Bond is fucking doing? Okay, this is gonna be kind of a spoiler for a future video that will come out very shortly after this one. Even after this entire episode, I still do not think Jack Walten is the Bond Spectre. I think it's something else. I think the connection between the two was only strengthened, but I don't think they're the same person. That is all I will say on the matter for now. I will go into it on my Jack plus Bond follow-up video. It needs to come out. I need to make that video, so that is all I will say on the matter. But the fact that he just says hold on a little longer, not hold on forever, he could have said just hold on as long as you possibly can. He says a little longer. What does that mean? And Jack being that hair in the sky is extremely, extremely fascinating as well. You only have a short time to look. And Jack being represented by this rabbit, it's crying black tears. I'm just saying he's crying black tears. I'm just saying. 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 Oh, look at little Sophie. And the way she catches herself, like, because it was their wedding anniversary during this day, like, bro, it's just so heartbreaking in all of the subtle ways that she can't express herself because she doesn't want to upset anyone or be a burden to anyone. It's just so... the way she immediately catches herself, but then just can't hold it in anymore. That's another fucking... spoilers for later in the episode, I guess, but that's another way that Jack and Sophie are similar. They bottle up their fucking feelings until it explodes, and all truths are revealed. They are fucking clones of each other. It's insane. Like, oh man. Yeah, go. I wanted her to. And you can see Rose's face break when Sophie blames herself. She just cannot handle the fact that she's pushing her away. So she just sleeps. Sleep is just a part of grief. It's the only thing that you can do to, like, with your body, to shut your brain off. Besides, you know, the alternative of sleeping forever, shall we say, by your own hand. So it's very normal to just sleep on and off and be tired all the fucking time. And I'm sure she's even more tired because she probably hasn't eaten anything either. Sophie probably has eaten. Like, look at her. Look at the movement. Like, she is so slow. And the fact that Sophie just looked at this shit and still went upstairs to do that. And Sophie saw the fucking blood splatter paintings too. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst things that Rose ever does. Like, watching something that both your parents used to do that made them happy, like a happy point in their life. It's just, such a fucking, like, essential part of grief right there. It's just so heartbreaking. And oh my god, the flip-floppiness of Rose in this scene is so realistic too. Like, her mind is already just completely broken by grief, shattered by it, because she just loved her family that much. Her hair is all over the fucking place. She just does not care about her appearance anymore. The way her hair is cut, like, she just doesn't care what she looks like anymore. She cannot handle it. Yet the yin and yang of it all, wanting to see a happier point in your own lifetime, juxtaposed to not wanting to look at it anymore because it hurts you too much. Genuinely so refreshingly human, so realistic. Every like, this is the best episode in the series. I think force pacing was probably stronger, but oh my god, bro, this episode does so many things right in terms of its characters that I can't help but like this episode better. And don't fucking crush me when I say this, comment section and dreamers in general, subscribers. I'm a fan of Rose. I was very much looking forward to seeing her, but I wasn't like a super fan about her. I get the appeal. Trust me, even before this episode came out, I wanted to know more about her. The way she died, the way she was while all of this shit was going on. We got so many answers to Rose as a character, and it is just so awesome. Like, all of this is just to say that I think everything about Rosemary in this episode was probably perfect. Like, in the fucking animation. No. Like, and then her, like, looking away from her while she's trying to say something. Like, I imagine, like, in the animation itself, she's looking, and then her head immediately, like, goes to that pose. But I imagine her head whipping around, like, super fast to watch more of it. Like, oh my god, that's so cool. It's like, she flip-flops so much during this scene, and you completely understand why she does this. It's just tragic and heartbreaking and cruel, and everything Felix has done to this family. This is all Felix's fault. Rose lost all of this because of Felix. Could you imagine if Sophie later in season 2 found this fucking shit and remembered it and saw this shit? Can Sophie kill Felix Crankin? Like, I am genuinely so serious. Can we just kill him? Can we just end his life? I want him to suffer a very much worse fate than everyone that he helped cover up the murders of. I don't know how that could be achieved, but we gotta kill him. We gotta slime this guy out. And Rose saying, "There's not a day I don't think about you." You know what? That's probably still true even to this day. We were so happy. Oh my god. She's so mad. Even though Sophie doesn't want... Oh, Like, it sucks because Rose is literally aware of the way that she's treating Sophie. She literally says to Chris, I'm pushing her away. I don't know what to do with her. I have no idea what to do with her. Yet, the very human, conflicting emotion of hearing that in reality, like, Sophie brought out the reality to her that her own mom is not making her feel safe, and she does not like that. Even though she knows it in her heart that she's been acting just completely unhinged, and it's not even her fault. It's not even her fault that she's acting this way. How we handle grief is just, it varies from person to person, and Rose just, everything about what happened to her, she genuinely lost everyone except for one person. Her friends too, like the friends that were by her side, her BSI fucking crew, those were her friends too. And fucking Felix decided to take all of that. Not just Ed and Molly, but her fucking relationships outside of her family. That is the bitch of it, isn't it? Is that he decided he was going to take away those relationships too. As if what he already did wasn't terrible enough. Think about it. Think about it. Just saying. Ugh. And the way that Sophie keeps flinching. Oh. Stop yelling at her. No. It does. Hurts me too. You shouldn't have to help you shouldn't have to help Rose. Out of anyone to help her, it should not be Sophie. Sophie has got it the absolute worst. And Rose got it really bad, but she also lost her too. Sophie lost every fucking buddy. Everyone in her family died. And this episode of the Walten Files showcases the Waltens the most here. Like, they are the forefront of this, like, series so far in this episode. That is what I was wanting. That is what I've always wanted out of this series. It is called the Walten Files, and I am so fucking happy it's starting to feel like they're focusing on the namesake of the series in this episode so much more, and I just really, really appreciate that as well. Like, I know I probably sound dumb when I say that, but it's just, I'm just really appreciative of this series and the opportunities that it's given me, and having to be here and yap about it, and people wanting to watch me yap about it for like ever. So it's a very, very nice feeling to have my community here with me during this long ass video. So it's just, thank you guys for being here. Oh, hey, this line. I don't think we're helping each other. And then the reveal of Bond talking to Sophie. It's not Showbear. Like, Showbear was only looking out for Sophie in general, but the Waltens is what it's not Jack, oh my god, Bond. It's what Bond is after, the Waltens. Like, oh my god. I just had a thought. What if Sophie was taking those pills purely because of the visions that the dreams that she would have of Bon. Bon would keep trying to reach out to Sophie through her dreams, because people who are alive can enter Wonderland. And I am spoilers for later in the episode, but I am so glad we got a showcase of that. That is so awesome. But what if Sophie was taking the pills to get rid of like the Bon visions? It's just something to think about, I guess, to not just get rid of the memories associated with her family and the trauma surrounding it that she couldn't even process correctly in the first place, because how could you in a situation like that? But what if it was also just this fucking thing showing up in my dreams and I don't like him type of thing? Probably not true. I don't think Bon in being in Sophie's dreams is a contributor to her taking the pills. Maybe it was an add-on to all of the larger symptoms that we see in this episode and the way she dealt with that shit. I've met him. Yeah, even Sophie is trying to move on. Oh. No. Bro, I'm so glad Sophie wasn't like badly hurt. And it snapped her out of the reality she was into. Like her going over to Sophie to like, I don't know what she was. That is what's kind of scary about this. I don't want to assume anything, but she is very, very angry at Sophie. Unrightfully so, by the way. What she does here is kind of vile. In her grief-crazed state, she pushes Sophie over. Maybe on accident, maybe on purpose, maybe a little bit of both. But regardless of the intention, the consequences of this are just... like, your own child is scared of you now. Like, the way that Sophie flinches here is genuinely one of the most heartbreaking things in this episode. And that completely snaps her out of the daze she was in. It like breaks her out of the trance that she was in, and her becoming the wolf. Oh my God, Sophie, no! Don't leave her there. And she just runs out of the fucking house. Are you serious? God damn it, Rose. Why would you do that? Just leave her alone? That's like the second worst thing you could do to her. Oh my God. What an incredible shot, by the way. She was just fucking hurting everyone. And she's gonna fucking kill herself now. Near St. Juana's. People have pointed out too, I won't spoil it quite yet, speed limit to prevent forest fires. Yeah, her going up to St. Juana's. It's a place where Jack and her spent a lot of time together, even though she might not even hunt with him. And her crying, and oh, the animation is so good. The facial expressions, like I was too fucking spooked and startled by what the fuck just happened to appreciate this episode's animation to the fullest. It's the spectacle of it all, this episode. It's what really gets me. Like, ugh. Like, she genuinely hates herself in this moment. It's so fucking sad. And all of these scribbles are interesting too. Like, why are there so many signs that were scribbled upon? I gotta go back to talking about Jack, bro. The classic head in his hands thing. I've wanted to see emotion from Jack in Jack Walten form in so long, and what I mean by that is the way he would react to things, like him doing the head in his hands thing after finding out awful information about like Ed and Molly and shit. That is exactly what he would do. Like, just seeing Jack be himself and me believing the actions that he does as a character has been so rewarding. As someone who has followed this man's mystery for almost 6 years at this point, since the Walten Files 2, I mean, I'm just so stoked and heartbroken. Bodies never found. She just thought about it again and just did not care. Put her fucking whole ass head in the water. At first she sees nothing, but then she sees them. This I like how we don't get confirmation either if this is like in Wonderland or her starting to go into the process of Wonderland and as a result seeing their ghosts, or if it's in her mind. I think it might be in her mind. That's just me though. Maybe it's a combination of both. Who knows? Like the flashing. Maybe it's not in her mind. The angel. And I didn't think we would actually see a living person go into Wonderland until like season 2. The fact that Rose herself goes into Wonderland by herself is so cool. And her like not fucked up Wonderland form being a sheep, like just a slender sheep that looks really scary, is really cool. And her actual Wonderland form at the end when she is inside of Shaw is the best design that I've seen in the entire series. Like Showbear being in Wonderland. Why is Showbear... why am I saying Showbear? Mr. Snow. Why is Mr. Snow in Wonderland? This is definitely the real Ed and Molly. Just, yeah, I think this is the saddest scene. He genuinely means it. Ed really tried. He tried so fucking hard to try and reassure her. And Derek, the absolute goat, saving her life. But it was all for naught. Derek Collins is a fucking hack. He's a fraud. He's on that fraud watch. But I will say this. He did not deserve to get strangled by Rose here. He really did try at points, but then he just kind of gave up, and that's kind of inexcusable. So it's like, yeah. But he was the GOAT for saving Rose's life. It was for nothing, obviously, but yeah. Bro, just go back. She still does love you, Rose. Not dead for sure. Maybe some therapy, but not dead. Come on. Yeah, like, Derek. Buddy, I'm so sorry. You did not deserve this. Like, she was freaking tough in this scene. Like, the fact that he could not get her off of him. Like, the adrenaline rush that was fucking coursing through her body must have been astronomical. Or she's secretly buff under there, under the sweater. She's got muscles. Oh my god. And just Rose looking like this is just so unbelievably sad. Man. I think that I want to just pause this really quickly to acknowledge. So Martin, a while ago, I don't know if you guys remembered this, someone's friend on Twitter, unfortunately, sadly passed away, and wanted some of their graffiti to be put in episode 5. And now that I think about it, this has got to be the scene where the graffiti is. I just think that Martin Walls is genuinely such a good fucking person for doing that. Like, it genuinely, I just wanted to acknowledge that real quick. If this is the scene where they put the graffiti in from that person who unfortunately did pass away, their graffiti is fucking awesome. And seeing it in an episode like this, in such a big deal for in the time of being a Walten Files fan, I think that is just so sweet. And I just wanted to talk about that because this person deserves to be acknowledged, their work and the graffiti. It's just really sweet what the crew did for this person, and Martin himself did for this person as well. It's really, really sweet. So I wanted to acknowledge that before we go on. Notice, by the way, how Derek is like, yeah, she's okay with it. Laura is okay with this. I don't know, bro. It's just kind of weird. And Smokey Bear. And the... Oh, man. And this teaser, the fucking teaser of Rose being in jail, I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Like, this was found on Find Jack Walton during my Kinger video. I had no idea it was going to be a jail cell. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just crazy what we can interpret as teasers. Like, I thought this was BSI. Nah, it's literally Brighton PD's fucking jail cell. Yeah, it's literally out of your hands, unfortunately. That horror dude making it into an episode is so cool. Shout out Cal Maloney. You're my goat. Love you, bro. You made it. Oh, man. And... oh, God. I don't get it. Bond pisses me the fuck off because how do you have this much reach? It pisses me off. What do you mean? How? I'm reacting the same way as when I watched this shit in the fucking, like, during the initial reaction. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Also, nice Homestuck reference, by the way. And these missing coasters and wanted coasters on the wall, I know one of them was modeled after Martin himself, but oh my god. That could be something significant that I could look at later. But there were wanted coasters on the wall. Don't know why they would show wanted coasters on the wall if it wasn't significant. And where is my hug at, Rose? Oh, you're trying to aura farm. I know you are. I will talk about the way Bond looks in this scene and how Jack looks in the nightmare scene and how very similar they look. Yes, even after seeing this and the side-by-side images, I still don't think they're the same person at all. Her mind's eye is being fractured. Jack being used, like Jack being controlled. Jack's likeness being used in this way by Bond. I'm sorry, I still don't think they're the same person. Like, oh my god, it's a lure. Bond is using this to lure Rose, but the Jack symbolism here is just, it can't be ignored. Like, the way Jack's visage in Rose's nightmare is being used either by Jack or fucking Bond to lure her to the restaurant. I don't think it was Jack. I just don't think Jack is Bond. Bond as Jack would not fucking do this. His mind just would not. Like, there's so much evidence for it, like, both being the case. Like, Jack being Bond, Jack not being Bond. But in my personal opinion, that you can disagree with, by the way, I'm not Walten Jesus or anything, obviously. But, oh man, I don't know. I don't think that Jack is even capable of doing anything like this to her. Even if, like, he somehow split apart and his work attributes became a ghost in itself, because that's how strong his emotions were. His bad emotions, bad intrusive thoughts, bad memories culminating into its own separate entity and ghost. That's probably the only thing I could accept. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't see it personally. I just think there's a very strong connection between the two. You literally cannot deny that. It was drawn on purpose for Jack and Bond to look exactly like each other. And, oh my god. We're gonna see Shadow Man in a minute. Oh my god, I want to talk about that. Oh my god, I want to talk about that so fucking bad. I want to talk. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't do it. I can't do it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, and the lighting and the way it interacts with Rose, I don't know how they did that. That is so fucking cool to look at. Rose time. Just look at how long her hair has gotten. Ugh. And then Charles and Susan. I still think that this is them trying to warn her in their own way with whatever methods they're supposed to, but Rose is so far gone at this point in her mind. I think she could have been saved. It's never too late, but with Rose's state of mind being so unbelievably broken, shattered, literally suicidal, not knowing how to live in like this anymore, you know? It's just really sad that Susan and Charles both try their fucking best to warn her. That's my interpretation of them, like, just kind of showing up, being docile. They're not hurting her. They are not trying to hurt her at all. What else could they possibly be doing besides trying to warn her? Like, and she is so shocked by it. Like, this scene is extremely fascinating to me. Charles especially, just, oh my god, I can't believe we're seeing like genuine Charles ghost stuff. We saw Charles's ghost in Hotline, and Susan's ghost is very prevalent too. It has been prevalent through Find Jack Walton and stuff, but oh my god, the way Charles just dies. There's pieces of context clues alluding more to what happened, but we will just not know what happened. Like, his hand being a little fucked up too. I'm gonna get more into that in a second once we see the Bond man himself. Is that him? Wait a minute. Buzu's mouth being open, and then this motherfucker. Is that fucking Shadow Man right there? Or maybe it's just Buzu's shadow, maybe? It could be Buzu's shadow. It might be. Okay, I think it's Buzu's shadow. Sorry, it's Buzu's shadow, guys. But Shadow Man, you can't blame me for thinking that it wasn't Shadow Man. Can't blame me for thinking it was him, sorry. Oh my god, this was so creepy. Like, even if this, like, Bond was, like, Jack's worst fucking traits personified into something else entirely, creating something entirely new, I don't see it. I don't understand. Like, if they were to go in that direction, I just wouldn't understand why. I think it could be pretty cool, but the execution, they would just have to really, like, you know, they would have to really nail it, and that would be very hard to do. And this picture of Rose and Jack and probably Emily in the background there, and Charles and Susan and Felix and 1963 technology of the future fair Cyberfun Tech first plays. And Rose turns so fucking, like, she gets so dirty during this last fucking third of the episode. Her sweater becomes green, like a tinted green color. Where my hug at? Where my hug at? That's him. He said, "Where's my hug at?" And here's the real crux of the episode. My God. It's Felix's fucking box. I thought we were gonna get an answer to it. But Bond lures her away. Wait, did we see Shadow Man already? Yeah, we did. Okay. In the fucking corner. Look at his stupid bitch ass. Sleeping, huh, Felix? Felix is the Shadow Man. It's literally confirmed. It's literally confirmed. Like, there is no fucking way he isn't. He was the only one here. The only one here. Nobody else would be here. Felix said himself, the manipulator, the best type of manipulation is to speak as much truth as possible while lying. So I think him being in the restaurant was true, and the police say it is too. So it's like it's not refutable at all. Oh God. This fucking guy, this absolute monster of a person. It is just this scene was fucking like this scene was insane. Like the fake out moments where we thought Bond was gonna fucking hurt her, when in reality, nope, not quite yet. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for Rocket to be a makeshift plushie. I can't wait to have my own little Rocket. What would I do without you? Look at this, look at this fucking freak. He is so weird. Oh, that's what Springtrap should have been. Like he loves to act whimsical and silly and childish, but at the same time just flips on a fucking dime. He's so strange. The way, if this was an actual guy that wasn't Jack Walten, holy shit, I hope we know his story and how fucked up his mind got after he became a ghost. Maybe we already do. Maybe it is Jack, but I just, again, I'm not someone who sees that quite yet. The connection between them for sure has gotten strong. I'm getting better now. Oh god, and the tears. The tears welling up in his eyes. Mad Hatter. Some shit Mad Hatter would say. What I think is going on here is Bond envies Jack, wants everything of Jack, wants to act like him, wants to be like him. And the looking back and forth. Oh shit! I never fucking noticed the fact that Shaw was torn open already. He was planning this. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the wear and tear on his design in a little bit. The looking back and forth, bro, please. Alright guys, it's very late. Scribbled all over. You should have seen mine. Torn apart. How? Burned to the last fiber. And I love all of the Bonds in these shots because of the way Bond is talking. Like, we have seen Bond depicted with those eyes before so many times. And the fact that a shot like this comes into frame while Bond himself is talking is super cool. Super fucking awesome. Yeah, let's talk about the wear and tear on him. So Charles fought back against Bond and literally gave him the scar on his fucking... Maybe he fucking saw Spectre Bond before, and then when Bond started attacking him, he defended himself and gave him that scar. He like knew where to fucking hit him. Oh, that's so cool. Because it's literally in the same place. Like, Charles had to have seen what Spectre Bond looked like before Bond inside of the rabbit animatronic attacked him. He knew where to hit him, but it was for naught because he still ended up dying. But he kind of fucked him up a little bit. He hit his mouth too and ripped open a huge hole in his chest too, which I really, really like. I don't know what Bond and Felix have a deal with. Like, I don't know what their deal is together. I can't wait. I don't have to be that canvas anymore. Like, I'm sorry I keep bringing this up, but like, Bond is talking to Rose like it's for the first time, and like has been the third person looking into her life and Jack's life. It's like a sort of fucked up imposter syndrome. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out. There's so many more ideas I can throw out now. It feels so fucking good. I will say him talking about, yeah, like him like paralleling Jack's speech near the beginning of the episode about the past being a nightmare and Jack's grief is an illness. It only matters who I am now, and we have to keep moving forward. Like, there is very strong connections between the two, and that cannot be understated. They're two sides of the same stitch, but we just don't know why there's so many parallels. And the beating heart that I didn't even notice was so fucking cool. Like, how is post-extensive object possession really that potent in Bond? Showing how his body, even though he can exit it as a ghost at any time, him being stuffed inside of this fucking animatronic caused, even for a moment, caused his real organs to come out through the animatronic. That is quite literally the definition of post-extensive object possession. Is when a soul, like, possesses a body, that now possessed body starts acting like their normal human body. That's quite literally what post-extensive object possession, by definition, in this universe means. Fucking amazing showcase of it, though. Like, so amazing, I didn't even notice it at first. And people were talking about it, I'm like, oh my god, that is fucking weird looking. It's so interesting. Ugh. But yeah, I just wanted to gush about post-extensive object possession because I'm one of the, like, probably 3 people on YouTube that have talked about it. I wanted to shed some light on it. Oh man. Why are they so connected? It's not nice. Oh man. Your friends that Felix thought you shouldn't have anymore. And fucking Bond's sounding a lot like Jack and copying his mannerisms of, like, it's the exact thing that he does in this episode. He fucking holds Rose's face in his hand and Bond is, like, imitating that and copying that. That would be so interesting, because if Jack was not the Bond spirit, oh man, dude, oh my god, it's so interesting to think that both Felix and Jack are, it would be so interesting, like, it would be crazy to think that Bond and Felix are both copying Jack in really different ways, but they're still copying him. He was that influential. Even if he's already gone, God knows where he could be. I'm just gonna talk about Bond as if he isn't Jack for the rest of time. As far as I'm concerned, they're separate beings. I don't know, man. I can fix you. Don't fix Rose, please. He's like begging. He's really pathetic. He's pathetic and terrifying and ugh. Oh, that probably hurt his ego. Doing that. Like swatting his hand away. Yeah, Bond, you got anything to say to that? He doesn't. It was just a fucking manipulation. Yeah, he's struggling to come up with in his own way, he's struggling to come up with like an excuse, and he just is never really able to. But Rose's mind is so broken. Ugh. Oh. Dude. Dude. Wait. There's tears going down Rocket's eyes because Rocket was hurt. Oh no. Host extensive object possession. Oh, poor Rocket. Dude, your mom didn't mean to drop you guys. Ugh. And they're also probably crying because there's nothing that they can do about this. They know that Bond is a bad man. And are trying their best to fucking... like, once they finally have an opportunity to speak, they really can't do much. They're completely powerless, yet Bond gives them the floor. That's a level of fucking manipulation that is genuinely evil. Making children think that they have power over their environment when Bond still dominates the scene anyway. And just... like, they can't talk through this body. They're two souls. It's really... It's Bond is evil. Bond is genuinely evil. Like, holy shit. I don't know if more evil than Felix. Felix is just... reminds me of Ted Faro from Horizon New Dawn. Like, everything happened with him. It happened by accident, but then it just kept getting more and more evil. And did not want to break Ed and Molly. That's why, like, he was so fucking worried. Oh my god, no, Rocket and Ed and Molly. And I find that line to be another interesting parallel of Jack saying we need to keep moving forward, and Bond essentially saying the same thing, except in a very physical, literal sense. Because he's right, they did all find a way to keep going beyond their end. Even if it was by force, but oh well, who cares? And the Walten Files 2 thing. Like, I'm so glad they added that. I'm glad Martin and the rest of the crew are people who actually love their series. Some people don't. Some creators don't love their series as much. And it saddens me. And I'm glad... yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to say that real quick. Martin and the crew love their own series, and it's just really nice. Calling back in cool fucking ways to the episodes that came before. You are. You will be. Oh, And that is a horrible fucking thing to say to someone. Like, genuinely. Oh. And them laughing together. It was an insane laugh after all. Him trying to imitate a laugh is so fucking heartbreaking. And then immediately stops and notices what's happening. Like, there is a human inside of there, and he is really fucked up. But it's interesting to think that there is a human in there at all, because this thing is a fucking, like, some otherworldly creature trying to take Jack's place or some shit. I don't know. It's so weird. Stop stroking her hair with your stupid fucking animatronic hands. It's so weird. And and the human Bond doing this very human thing of making Ed and Molly look away from what's about to happen. That is such an underrated fucking moment. It happens very fast, but oh my god. And Rocket, like, crying the black tears again. Like, the Walten family have a thing for possessing animatronics and eyes. Like, if we're believing that the Jack tears theory is a thing, like, it's family. It's all family. It's like a family tied thing. Which is fascinating to me. Anyways, bro, this is so fucking sad. We only have 10 minutes left, y'all. Holy shit. Oh my god. I've been talking for so long, but I had so much to say. I genuinely I had to talk about this. Faces of Bliss. It would be so cool if, like, we get a secret video and it was Bond's origin story and what he was like as a fucking person. If he's not Jack, which again, I don't think he is. And it was called Faces of Bliss, and it was just Bond being a normal ass guy. Or as normal as possible. Wait, what? Hold on. I want to pause with these frames. This is an analysis after all. Bro, they fucking tried to stop her. Hold on. Like, that's Molly and Ed crying for what's about to happen to Rose. That is what's happening here. It's just so awful. It's just terrible. What the fuck did I want to be loved? Is that what that says? Oh my god. That is so fucked up, dude. I want to be loved. Yeah, that's what it says. Oh fuck. Wait, is that Shadow Man again? Holy shit. Oh, he looks so cool. Wait, that might not be Shadow Man. That might be Bond, actually. And then we see the Bond and Susan scarecrows. What the fuck is wrong with you, Bond? And his hand being disfigured too. I don't know, man. I don't think Jack is Bond. I don't think so. The well from Bunny Farm. Okay. Okay, guys. If we're going off the theory that Jack is a passenger inside of Bond's eyes, bro. I didn't even notice this during my initial watch through. I didn't even notice. It just completely leaks out. Oh my god, bro, Jack is in there. And oh my god, I didn't even think about this. The red images flashing on screen, where were they? Fucking were him. They were him. And then we cut back to Vaughn and he starts crying black tears. Stop, bro. That just confirmed the theory even more. Holy shit, that is so cool. Holy shit. Oh, bro, come on. We literally, seeing it happen in real time is devastating too. Oh, man. Oh, dude. And her fucking broken ass sheep arm. What the heck, dude? Look, I don't think Bond and Chaubert are not the same. I think that was literally debunked. Why am I saying Chaubert? Mr. Snow, I'm sorry. Fucking piece of shit. It's not. Don't touch her. And she's dead. The VHS filter, like, just completely turning off and then it going into low quality images was such a cool fucking move. This is where Jack proposed to Rose, I'm pretty sure, too. In a field. Oh my god. This segment felt very analog horror inspired. I'm glad some elements of analog horror are still in the Walten files. Now we're gonna do the frame by frame analysis of Rosemary's death scene. I hope you guys are fucking ready. Ugh. Like, bro, come on. Like, just pulled shit smooth off, bro. Okay, let's go through the frames here. Hold on. Let me hide the thing and then just... Oh, Jesus Christ. Golly. Bones were fucking... Like, come on, bro. And Jack just constantly showing up over and over again. He's watching this happen. He is somehow watching this shit happen. I fucking know he is. There's no way that he isn't. His whole family is here except for Sophie to fucking watch this shit. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, maybe I was a little too hasty on the criticism that Rose's death should have been more brutal. This is fucking insane to look at. Like, dude. It's just so fucked up. And pulling her head fucking off. This fucking frame, dude. Hold her shit smooth off. How are you that strong, man? There's the calendar for the birthday thingy, I think. Shit. Sophie's birthday. Bro, Bond was gonna fucking get her ass, bro. Oh my god, in Rose's face. Felix saw this and thought it was okay, by the way. Just saying. The real well from Wonderland. Her actual Wonderland form is so cool looking. I want to get like a closer look at it a little bit. I didn't know it was gonna look like a fucking angel though. That is really fucked up. I hope we see more of these forms in season 2. Like, these are such cool designs, and I hope they can be utilized. Oh, man. And then Rose being in this post-extensive object possession, it just latched its hooks. The soul latched its hooks into this fucking body and did not let go. She is somehow breathing while being decapitated. That is the power of post-extensive object possession. Somehow making a decapitated fucking head be able to, like, subconsciously reproduce agonal breathing, like what Susan was going through when she was dying. Like performing breathing to keep you alive, that type of thing. It's literally the same thing with Rose, even though she can't, it is physically impossible for her to do that. Her head was cut off of her body. She was decapitated. But with the power of post-extensive object possession, Bond can make it fucking happen. And seeing Susan and Charles here. And then this stupid guy. And her being able to actually look around and shit is so fucking creepy. Her looking down at him being like, what? I wonder how their brains fucking operate. And the detail of Rose not being able to say that she loves Bond is so fucking good. So, that is the best ending to any episode in any analog horror. Any indie horror series inspired by analog horror. That is the best ending that I have ever seen. Bond is a fucking villain, bro. I gotta let this shit... I gotta let these credits play. Anastasia V. You stole the fucking show, man. And Lighthouse, too. And Eva, bro. Bond, this was your best fucking performance. Martin, best performance as Jack. Peter's cameo as Ed Walton in this episode was fucking fire too. Like, everyone did. Bro, they're such fucking trolls, by the way. Oh yeah, bro. His last name's Easter Year. It's just it's an actual normal last name this entire time. It's fucking Chris Estorino. I thought Easter Year was kind of a cool last name, but I don't mind the change. I really don't. Estorino. Elite ball knowledge. And Jenny's voice actor being fucking Rose's sister was so good. I didn't even notice it was her. She's got incredible fucking range. Oh yeah. Jalen Askins is Craig Davis. Dude. Wait, what? As Rosemary Walten, additional lines? What? Is Clash as Molly Walten and Cal Maloney as police officer. Dude, that was so cool. And I am so glad that everyone, like, and the music by Jacob Woodson still being prevalent in this series. Everyone who's worked on this, Zip Whammy, Goromu, MS Spy, Rollins, Coraline Heck, everyone who's worked on this, thank you so fucking much. Ben Silly animated this too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man. It's just, I want to give credit where credit is fucking deserved. Obviously, I just want to put everyone's names in the limelight. This is so fucking awesome, dude. Storyboarding, editing. Pietro. My boy Pietro, bro. Faces of Bliss. Oh my god, the fact that you have to say no real gore was used as one thing, but no AI was used as well. Dude. And all the special thanks. Shout out Chess Kids Archive specifically. And then the last piece of the link here. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna kind of analyze my soul a little bit. This video is very, very long. I have a lot to say about this video, and the majority of it is going to be saved for another because it heavily involves Felix. Felix needs his own separate video after this. I'm just gonna re-react to the things that he does. His fucking, like, the Shadow Man, like, being not okay. Him not being able to emote with his eyes and just the reflection of his glasses, just leaving him, like, the artist Martin, whoever who worked on this, doing this was so fucking cool, by the way, because it makes Felix look like a fucking monster. It makes him look inhuman, unemotive, like a genuine serial killer. The fact that we can't see the emotion on his eyes and only his mouth makes it worse to me. Oh, it's so creepy. Ugh, he's so creepy. I don't like him. Disturbances. She was just coming in, man. Yeah. Bet you would know all about that, wouldn't you? Why is he smiling? And oh my god, I need to save this for a Felix video. I can't talk about him too much here. Yeah, man. Why would it be a joke? Why are you so defensive about it? Why are you so defensive about it? Yep. Dude, Derek fucking, like, clawing his fucking shit into Felix was genuinely one of the most satisfying moments in the series, where a lot of unsatisfying things happened. This scene existing makes me happy. Like, a character in universe calling Felix out for the piece of garbage that I always fucking knew he was. Like, he is such a fucking bum. Genuinely dislikable to the fucking core. Disgusting. He's just disgusting. Like, and when he said, "We have the most respect for your boys in blue," like, ugh, it's like, just so cringe, gross. Stop. I need to hold my tongue. Look at the way he's like wagging his finger and acting like he's better than everyone else. And I say this in the reaction of this, but who cares about this being an establishment? About fun and safety, even though no one's there because it's closed. Bro tried to pull a fucking Mike Ehrmantraut and be like, "Am I under arrest, officer? Where are your cuffs?" Shut up. He's like trying to make himself the fucking victim too. Like, get out of my face. Get this loser off my screen. Like, get this absolute degenerate piece of shit. I love that fucking mouth animation. He's like holding, he's like you can tell he's getting, I love that, like, because you can't see what his eyes are emoting right now, but that mouth, that drawn fucking mouth is like, it's like, to me, it expresses the emotion of like, this fucking guy, he needs to stop asking questions. He's like actually getting annoyed and a little pissed off. Like he has any nerve to be pissed about what he himself is doing. It's hilarious. It really is funny. Like this fucking attitude. The attitude, I have never been more pissed at Felix in my entire life. Like, what are you even talking about? He's just... Yeah, is she? Us. Fucking asshole. Like, he just stops moving when everyone else is brought up. So, 6 people. Yep, that would be Ed, Molly, Jack, Rose, Charles, and Susan. Yep, that's right. You did get your math wrong. Dude, and the fucking, like, dig into Felix with that comment. Oh, I'm sorry, I got my fucking numbers wrong. It's 6 people because of fucking Ed and Molly. He was literally responsible for that. Like, no matter what bullshit story he tried to tell the police to make him seem not worse, it makes him look worse. Like, he's just... Yeah. Man, they're like, stop. You are not Mike Ehrmantraut. And you just don't keep him there. Fucking Brighton Keaty is fucking useless. I fucking hate Brighton Keaty. She, and her attitude, Sophie's attitude in this video, it's just so fucking tired. Like, oh my god. Like, she can barely move. You don't see her move a lot, besides idly. And they're trying to, like, these guys just don't know how to fucking empathize, unfortunately. And this is like a payoff to Find Jack Walton, if you've been following that, because Frank and Derek were introduced on Find Jack Walton, and here we finally see them question Sophie. It's significant to me that they actually show this in this secret video. Yep, that's right. What do you think? What do you think Derek was trying to say to Frank right there when he was like, "Frank, They tried to give her false hope too. She probably wasn't even listening. She was just probably in a daze this whole time. Like, she was paying attention for a second and then just, yeah, no. I cannot fucking believe Felix gets to be alive in 1982, or gets to be alive at all. I hate it. I genuinely hate it so much. They're building a fantastic story, but I hate that Felix has to be alive for it. That's how much I fucking hate this guy. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. Still feels stupid how I don't know how to talk to my own family. Seeing how others spend the holidays with their families is admittedly disheartening. I'm thankful to have friends who are there for me in these times. Like, fucking Linda. Linda was her friend. Emily was her friend. Charles and fucking Felix were friends of hers. And she just lost all of that. All of that because of Felix. Felix did everything. He may not have committed the murders himself, but he was complicit in them. Ugh. Just reading these again. Art due Tuesday. Reunion team buy more materials. So broken shirt. Hell yeah. And Rose obviously has friends outside of like the BSI group's orbit. I wish we knew more about them and where they went after Rose fucking lost her husband? Question mark? Where were these friends? Maybe we'll find out in Behind the Smiles, because Behind the Smiles is literally longer than Faces of Grief, by the way. Just saying. This shit pisses me the fuck off. Why would you not? And that's, I guarantee you right fucking now, Jack has experienced loss like this and just bottled it up. I like 90% sure of it. I'm literally so fucking sure of it. It's why there has to be a reason why Jack is the way that he is. I have my own life now. Man. Dude. Ugh. We were at the field down by the city border, the one with the fence and the sheep. Yep. That the when Jack or when Bond was about to kill Rose and those images showed up, that is the place where they propose. That's kind of, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Harmony and Horror in season 1, where Gloria was using that field because Martin and Gloria had a date there. That's what that reminds me of. I like the little correlation between Harmony and Horror and Walten Files. Man, you're making it, fucking Martin Walls, you're making it hard to not have your series is my favorite. I still like Harmony and Horror a little bit more, just a little bit more. But like this episode, God damn it, Baddington. I'm not gonna be like, give us more Harmony and Horror, because he's working on other things, obviously. And I just miss Harmony and Horror, man. I miss it so much. The droughts have been fucking insane because I fucking love Harmony and Horror, man. I know this is a Walten Files video, but I just wanted to talk about how much I love Harmony and Horror. The whole crew loves Harmony and Horror, I'm pretty sure. Aww. And the music during this segment, dude. Jack wants a boy. She cut herself off. Jack wants a boy. That's interesting, the way she cut herself off. She's like, and then didn't write anything else. Regardless of their gender, I'll love this child with all my heart, my sweet little angel. Pregnancy is going well. I don't want to be like my own mother. And yet, unfortunately, the cycle has repeated in such an unfair way. Like, it's very clear that Rosemary's mom was not good to her. Like, the fact that, like, she doesn't explicitly say anything bad about her, like, outright. But the fact that she says shit like, I want my girl to grow healthy and loved. Like, Rose just was not grown up with love. At the end of the fucking day. It's just really fucking unfortunate that the cycle of abuse that Rose has gone through made its way, little bits and pieces came through into Rose towards Sophie. And it literally wasn't even her fault. She should not have done what she did to Sophie. It was very, very bad, but it just genuinely makes me numb inside that reading this shit, like her being horrified that she might not be a good mother, and then she ends up hurting Sophie in a really bad way. I fucking hate Felix Kranken. It's all his fault. Like, yeah, we cannot control what is done to us. We can, to a degree, control how we react to these things. And Rose just could not grasp anything. If you were a normal person, how could you? How could you grasp with losing not only your partner, but your two youngest children too? Leaving you alone with a daughter that has no idea what to do any more than you do? Like, how can you handle that? How can you be a person? These are all questions that Rose has fucking asked. And that fucking doodle of like, ugh. Oh my god. And then Prototype Vaughn and Shaw and Jack. I didn't even see Jack the first time. My Sophie, my Ed, my Molly, and my dear. Look at Sophie. Oh my god. Look at how tiny Ed is, bro. I don't know what he's wearing, but it's so cute. Oh my god. She's always seen herself as a sheep. It's so cute. Ugh. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't get it either. Like, even if you were gonna go after him yourself, Jack, why didn't you press charges? Why would you do this to me? I think Jack not pressing charges was a huge mistake. It not only hurt Rose, but kind of hurt everyone in the process. I think Felix needed to be locked up. Because without Felix, I think Bond would not have gotten far with his little Wonderland plan. And her writing like this, even when he's still here. Yeah. What's the point of writing about and it cuts off? Oh. This is the best secret video as well. The worst line in this fucking in the entirety of the series, the empty chairs made me sick. Like I can't. Being a parent and losing your two little ones and then having their empty fucking chairs. Like, you imagine this. You're sitting in a fucking place you normally sat, like the 5-person booth that can fit like 5 people. You sit in that spot and then you realize you'll never see them again. Again, all Felix's fault, by the way. It all started with him somehow. This when I was reading this shit with Kai and Ellie, bro, I think this is the most heartbreaking thing in this secret video. It's not your fault. It's mine. I did this to you. I should have kept you here. You were safe with us. Like, she just kept blaming herself over and over again about Jack, about Ed, about Molly, about letting them go, about letting Jack go. It just kept happening, and her worst nightmares kept coming true, and it fucking shattered her mind. Eyes, body, face, mouth, ears, soul. It's why she looks so fucked up when she's about to be killed by Bond and has like a fucking broken face and shit. Her soul is just broken. She's broken. But Bond fixed her, so I guess everything's totally fine now. And bro, if you're still out there somewhere, I hate you. And then she crosses it out. And then says, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you. What the fuck, Jack? Why did you just abandon Rose? You didn't abandon her. You would have come home. What happened to you? Not knowing is killing me. Yeah, just trying to just draw. And it just not being a thing. They called from work. They called from work. They called from work. They called from work. That's probably Jack, I think. He knows something. I go there, I speak, I'm making a scene. Where's your spine, Felix? Hiding away. I know you, and I know what you are. I know what you are. Sorry. And now Sophie, my own daughter, looking at me like I'm the one that's wrong. Everybody is in the wrong. Why am I being treated like I am? I don't know if that's the end of the sentence, but if it was, that'd be appropriate. Like, people just did not know how to be with women who were grieving at that time. Like, they were trying, but what Rose needed was not enough at the end of the day. I can't find it within me to like enjoy, to do anything. Like, again, Felix did this. Felix did this to her. The amount of people that are going to resonate with Rosemary's character, like, these journal entries are fucking beautifully haunting and sad. Martin Walls and the rest of the fucking writers, Eva, Kyle, etc., wrote like someone took everything from them. Are you guys good? Like, this is genuinely concerning. Are you guys okay? Oh my god. I know it's just a character, but Jesus, it's so real. It feels so real to me. Ugh. Yeah, and she just has completely lost her mind here. Just writing out her feelings. I'm trying to make out like this shit right here. Oh, Molly's trying to talk. The only words I can make out are at the very bottom that says like we love you. And maybe heaven at the bottom. She literally made up a scenario and then just couldn't. She couldn't make it up anymore. Like, bro, are you guys good? Golly. Happy anniversary. In perfect capitalization. Yeah, Rose is gonna kill herself for sure. And then the ultimate fucking gut punch at the end, by the way. You were my masterpiece, and it's a picture of Sophie. She will bring down Felix. Oh, really? I think it paints a clear picture. Who are these fucking people? What? Hello? I paused the fucking thing. I really don't understand. Like, everyone on here has had their missing coaster typed up, and then Charles's missing coaster is the only one that is hand drawn. Like, the picture is there. Oh, I just realized something. The picture isn't even printed onto the paper. It's just a picture of him put onto the piece of paper. Look at the fucking shading of it. What? Y'all just could not... What? Why? Is there a purpose as to why it looks so makeshift? Weird. That is really strange. Like, nothing about, like, it had to be made. When we checked the camera. Yeah, they saw this and was like, okay, this is fine. No need to investigate bonds or anything. Why would we investigate bonds? Why would we do that when this is on the screen? Like, it's literally a bond mask. Yep. They saw this. They saw this and thought it was fine. Yep. Fucking useless pieces of shit. Okay. Okay, man. Just saw that and was like, yep. It's not... Why would it be a joke? Okay, they did go to bonds because of it. But they just didn't persist enough. That detail of Charles's fucking poster, I can't get over that. The picture is stuck onto the paper, and it's hand-drawn by somebody else. Why couldn't they be bothered to fucking print out a missing poster for him? There has got to be a reason for that. What the fuck? That is so weird. Why is that the case? That might be Emily holding up the Charles and Susan thingy. It might not be either. I'm not sure. You just can't. Yep. This shit, I don't know what to make of this. I have my own interpretations of this. Which I will get to in a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Just... So what I think happened here is that Jack, like he was haunting the tapes, but instead haunting the posters, maybe. His presence maybe was in the house somehow. Or maybe Bond's presence was in it, and he, like, mangled the missing posters. Maybe on accident, or, like, completely flipped them upside down. Like, Bunny Smiles Justice getting a fucking mention, too. It's not possible. There is, but okay. Alright. Like, come on, man. Bring them home. This shit is fucking crazy. Baggy green sweater. It looked green when because there was so much dirt and shit on it. It got so dark that it ended up looking green. And it's saying do not approach. I fucking hate that. Like, oh, Rose is a felon, guys. Like, do y'all have any fucking respect? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, she has no respect given to her name. Only after her death she's given the respect she deserves through her fucking artwork. Pisses me the fuck off. This was nice though, you know. So Sophie taking her diarrhea medication. That's what Neolac is, by the way. It is 1982 currently. That's what it says on the calendar. Thank you, Goromu. Okay, that's the end of my fucking analysis. I know that was really, really long, and this is going to be terrible to edit. But to everyone who watched to the end, what should you comment? I'll come up with something for you guys to comment. Hold on, I know what it'll be. Felix has the personality of a fucking seat cushion. That is your comment. If you made it to the end of this video and watched all the way through, comment that below and you will get my seal of approval. I don't fucking know. I am so tired. It is 4:20 right now. Let's fucking go. Anyways, that's it for my analysis on Faces of Grief and My Soul. I hope it was worth the wait. I'm sorry this took so long. It definitely was a lot longer than I wanted to record this for. And my speech is all sorts of fucked up right now, but I hope you guys are trying to understand what I'm trying to say and shit. So, okay, I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of the new gens who have subscribed to the channel and have viewed my reaction, and just are here for the show and my yappings, my findings, and my interpretations of certain scenes in this episode. There was just so much to unpack, and I unpacked it the best I fucking could. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one, which will hopefully be soon. You guys have a good night and day and stuff. Mwah.